remember the details though. You either got bonus points or something off. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Nat. Thank you all so much for joining me. We just got back from vacation and these are all the packages that were waiting for me when I got home. So today we're going to do a massive unboxing. But before we get into the packages, I wanted to share with you all some of the things that I've ordered during summer. And because summer was unexpectedly busy for us, a few of the things I haven't even opened yet or I haven't even tried out. Back in the middle of June, I placed an order with Shoppers Drug Mart because there was some sale going on and I think it was either 25% off or something like that. I can't remember. But what I purchased was the YSL Make Me Blush in the shade 06 Rose Haze. And I still haven't actually tried this out yet. So let's swatch it together. Oh, that's pretty. You guys see? Then I got the About Face setting powder. It's the Curtain Call and in the shade Veil. This one I have tried, but I haven't finalized my thoughts on it yet because what I look for in a setting powder is if it can hold my oils at bay all through the day. And especially right now because it's still summertime, I get extra oily. So I haven't finalized my thoughts on this yet. Like I do like it and it's a nice powder, but I need to test it out some more to give it my final thoughts. In that order, I also purchased the Naked Sundays CabanaClear Water Gel Serum, but I have since misplaced it. I haven't tried it out yet. It's somewhere in my home. And of course, when I have time, I'm going to actually look for it. Now moving towards the end of June, from Amazon.ca, I purchased Sacheu products. I picked these three up at that time because there was a sale going on and I got each of these for 20% off. The regular price on Amazon I think is $24 Canadian, but with the 20% off, they were $19.20 each. I know I don't normally talk about prices with you guys on my channel, and usually it's because a lot of the things I pick up, it's during some sale. And because we can't get my videos up in time for you guys to utilize this sale, I usually leave the prices of these things out. But I started thinking that sometimes it's still good for you guys to know what the regular price is and to know that some brands will have the same sale every few months or so. So I'm going to try and do a better job of letting you guys know what the costs of these products are and whether or not I did get it on sale. The Sacheu Longwear Liquid Contour, I got it in the shade 03 Giving Drama. And let's see, it says that it's an ultra blendable, long-lasting liquid contour with a buildable formula that layers effortlessly, from subtle definition to bold sculpting. Its satin finish creates a natural shadow, enhancing depth and highlighting features for an all-day flawless contour. Okay, our Stain Technology high performance makeup that stays in place no matter what comes your way. I also apologize, my summer fly friend is buzzing around. Okay, so it claims that it has a film forming complex. This forms a film on the skin that locks in pigment and prevents smudging. Setting agents absorbs excess oil and moisture, helping to set makeup and extend its wear time. Long-lasting pigments, specialized pigments designed to adhere strongly to the skin and resist fading throughout the day. It also has waterproofing agents, absorbs excess oil and moisture, helping to set makeup and extend its wear time. Okay, let's open it up and see what it looks like. Oh, it's got one of those sponge tip applicators that I'm generally not a fan of, but let's see, I think you twist it up. I think some of it's finally coming to the surface. That's a pretty shade. I can't wait to try this out. So I think the blushes have the same claims to them. Yeah, it's the same claims as what I read out on the contour. This one is in the shade 03, I'm Guilty. Let's see what it looks like. It just popped. That's pretty too. It's kind of on the cool side. And then the second blush is O2, I'm Playful. Let's see what it looks like. That's pretty too. It's kind of like a nice coral. I'm so silly. I should have opened this when I got it because this would have been nice for summertime. Next up is Charlotte Tilbury. I actually ordered these in the middle of July because on the app there was an offer for buy one get one free. And now I understand why, because they reformulated the Flawless Filter and the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So I guess they were just trying to get rid of the old stock. Now I kind of wish that I held off so that I could try out the new formula, but because I haven't tried the previous formula, I would have nothing to compare it to. So looking at this box of the Flawless Filter, they sent me 3 fair, and I actually ordered 4.5 medium. Because I have 4.5 medium in the mini, and I used it in a previous Charlotte Tilbury video. So I thought I wanted a full size, but they sent me the wrong color. I don't know if I want to try it out. I don't like sending things back. Or maybe if this shade doesn't work for me, I can give it away as a gift. Now for the foundation, in the middle of my ordering process, the shade that I wanted sold out. So I got what I think would work best. Let's open it up and see what the shade looks like. It's a glass bottle, super substantial packaging. The shade that I got is 5.5 warm, and I'm normally not a warm person. Like, that's pretty warm. But I'm curious to see if I can still make this work, especially right now because I have a tiny bit of a tan. What do you guys think? Actually, now I am curious to see what this shade looks like. But because it's a doe foot and I'm undecided if I'm going to give it away or not, I'm going to stick this on the cap and pick it up from there, just so I don't contaminate it. Okay, let's see. This might actually work for me still. Okay, for science purposes, I pulled out my mini in 4.5 medium. Let's see what it looks like next to the 3 fair. Can you guys see? There's not too big of a difference. Like, it is definitely lighter. So maybe this 3 fair will work better with that 5.5 warm foundation that I got. We'll have to test it out in another video. Next we have Mob Beauty, but I'm actually going to save these because I have plans to do a video with a full face of Mob Beauty, and I think I wanted to open these up then and build the palettes with you guys. Because I purchased these during their custom palette sale back in like the 3rd week of July, where if you created your own custom palettes, all of the products were 25% off. So this video is also a sneak peek as to what's coming up on my channel. Then on July 29th, National Lipstick Day, Sephora had a sale on all of their lippies. I purchased 2 lippies that I've been wanting to try. One of them being the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Tinted Balm Stick. And it's in the shade Whisper. And then I got the NARS Afterglow Lip Shine in the shade Unbroken. Let's open it up. Lawless Lip Gloss is my favorite lip gloss formula. I was curious to see what the balm would feel like. Actually, let's just see. I can't actually tell what it feels like because I had something else on my lips. This is the NARS Afterglow Lip Shine. Let's see what it looks like. The shade is Unbroken. I've heard so many good things about this lip gloss, so of course I wanted to try it out. Next we have from RMS Beauty, the ReDimension Hydra Powder Blush and the ReDimension Hydra Bronzer. I purchased these from the shop app because I had a bunch of shop cash that needed to be used by a certain date. And at the time, RMS had some special where if you spent a certain dollar amount, you got $35 off your total, something like that. But I can't remember what the details were. And I've been wanting to try the RMS blush and bronzer, so I thought it was a perfect time to pick it up. So I got the blush in Maiden's Blush. This is what it looks like. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. This is such a pretty, kind of bronzy neutral cheek shade. Right up my alley. And then in the bronzer, I got the shade Tan Lines. And this is what it looks like. Ooh. That's a very neutral, almost kind of goldish bronzer, but not orange. I am excited to try this one out too. Next up is Tear. This is the Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer, Zero Filter, 2-in-1 Total Coverage, and in the shade 4N. In the spring, I placed an order at yeselle.com because I wanted to do a video with a full face of K-Beauty. And of course, some of the products I already had, but I needed a few things to fill in the gap. And one of the things that I didn't have was a Korean concealer. And because I was saving those products to do a video for you guys, I left it in a box somewhere where I keep all of my things waiting in line for me to do videos with. But I saw on the shop app that Tear was having a sale on this concealer. So I quickly went to open up the first concealer shade that I got. And I think, if I remember correctly, it's 6N, just to check the shade, and it is too dark. So then to take advantage of the Tear sale, I placed another order, ordering the shade 4N. And I'm happy I did so because currently it's now sold out. I got this concealer for $18 Canadian, and let's see if the shade is better. I've heard mixed reviews about this concealer, so of course I wanted to test it out myself. This component has two parts. I think this one is more for spot concealing, and then the one on the bottom is for under eyes, I think. How do you open the bottom? Oh, there we go. Yes, that's a better concealer shade for me, I think. And then the top one, that kind of looks like a lipstick. It's a lot creamier. Like, this one is more on the liquidy side, and this one is more creamy. But I think definitely this shade will be better for me. Let's just smooth this out to see. That's interesting because I have a bit of a tan happening on my hand, and I feel like maybe I could have even gone a little bit lighter for brightening, but we'll have to wait until my K-Beauty video to see if this works out. Then I got the Tear Mask Fit Waterproof Setting Spray, long-lasting, waterproof, and hard fixing. So I have the other Tear setting spray, the Mask Fit. I don't think it's waterproof though. I think that's why I chose to pick this one up to give it a try. And I got this one for $17 Canadian. And this is what she looks like. And it is different. The one that I previously got, it's in a red bottle. Then I saw that Tear came out with a Mask Fit AI Filter Cushion Foundation. And this intrigued me because it says that it has blur setting coverage. And because I'm aging and I have texture on my face, I love testing out things that claim to blur. Plus, I am a fan of the original Tear foundation, the one that comes in the red component, and the matte one that comes in the pink component. So I got mine in the shade 25N Mocha, which is my shade for most of the year. Usually when I'm a little bit more on the tan side, I opt for 27N Camel. This is what the component looks like. Your usual tier style with the applicator sponge, and then you lift this part up. But I'm not going to open it just yet. I am absolutely excited to try this one out though. And then I got a random gift with purchase from Tilbury. Let's see what it is. I think it's, oh my gosh, is it a makeup bag? I think it's a makeup bag. Let's see. Aw, cute. Yes, it is a tier makeup bag. And how perfect for me. I normally hate red, but I'm born in the year of the monkey, and this year, monkeys are supposed to wear red and purple as good luck colors. I'm actually excited to use this because my husband and I are going to go to visit my uncle in Palm Springs during Canadian Thanksgiving. And now we're on to Sephora. While I was in Mexico, I got a random notification from the Sephora app saying that I got a Rouge 20% off coupon. So I placed an order while in Mexico because I had a few things that I really wanted to try out, but I was honestly saving those things for the Sephora savings event that happens in like November or something. But what a nice surprise. I get to have these early. This is the ABH Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation, and I got mine in the shade 2N. It says it's a blurring second skin formula, providing medium to buildable coverage with a natural soft matte finish. Matte meets moisture with this future formula that blurs while hydrating the skin with a weightless, velvety skin feel. I've been wanting to try out this foundation for a while now, since it came out, but I held off because I have way too many foundations, and I had the mindset where I wanted to go through and use up as many of the foundations as I could before they expired. But since this foundation came out, ABH launched a bunch of products that I was curious to try as well. So the majority of this order are products from ABH because I have plans to do a full face of ABH soon. But let's see what this foundation looks like. This is a super luxe feeling substantial glass bottle. And I think we have a great match for my foundation shade. I am so excited to try this out. I forgot to mention that this foundation retails for $49 Canadian at Sephora. Then I got the Magic Touch concealer in the shade 6. And this concealer, I've heard good things about it, but I wonder if they're phasing it out because maybe they have plans to come up with an impeccable version. But anyway, let's see if this shade works for me. This actually might be a little bit on the dark side. Maybe. We'll have to wait till I can test it out. And this concealer retails for $32 Canadian. Then I got the Smooth Blur Contour, and in the shade Shadow. This is what the component looks like. Ooh, this feels nice. Same thing, I've heard mixed reviews about this one as well. But so far, I like the shade. Because I have a neutral undertone, but I usually prefer something on the cooler side, because I don't like looking orange. This cream contour stick retails for $34 Canadian. Next up, we have the Smooth Blur Bronzer, and I got the shade Golden Beach Glow. This is also a substantial component, I think because it's magnetic, but it's on the heavier side. And let's see what this shade looks like. I kept hearing that these bronzers were all too gray, but I think it was just the photos that were taken, because this doesn't look gray at all. It's pretty neutral golden, don't you think? Next we have the Magic Touch Blush Trio, and I opted for the shade Peach. This is what it looks like. It has 3 options. We have mauve at the bottom. I say mauve. I know a lot of people say mauve, but I prefer to say mauve. That's how I grew up saying it. Then we have cool pink and carnation pink. Did I get the colors right? That doesn't really look cool though. But judging by the diagram on the back, this one should be cool pink and this one should be carnation pink. Let's swatch them. Let's start with cool pink. Is it? Did I get it wrong? Or is this cool pink? One of them's carnation, one of them's cool. Maybe this is the cool pink? And then we have mauve. These feel super creamy though. And this retails for $38 Canadian. And I forgot to mention that this bronzer also retails for $38 Canadian. I don't know why I didn't pick up a powder blush, because I usually like to put a powder blush on top of my cream blushes, but maybe there wasn't one that caught my attention. I'm not sure. Next we have the ABH lip liner in the shade Deep Taupe. I think this is my first ABH lip liner and I've heard nothing but great things. That is a pretty color. And then I picked up the lip gloss in the same shade Deep Taupe. This is what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. That would be such a pretty combo, don't you think? And the last ABH item I got is the Impeccable Blurring Matte Setting Spray. Again, I've heard great things about this setting spray, so of course I wanted to try. And keywords for me, blurring, matte, sounds awesome. Let's just see what it sprays like. It has a nice, like faint scent. Not overpowering at all. And I think this spray is like a nice, it's very soft and like not going to attack your face when you spray it. So that's a good thing. And speaking of setting sprays, I picked up the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. I was on the fence about this at first because, like I keep saying, I get extremely oily, especially in the summertime, but I really wanted to try this out, especially with my skin type, to see how it performs. Because sometimes there is that initial moment when I've powdered my face and I'm kind of like, oh, it's a little too powdery. So I'm curious to see if this Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray will melt my powders, but keep my oils at bay. So I guess I got this for science purposes. Let's see, it says, melt powdery finishes, refresh, hydrate, and brighten, all-day makeup wear, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, instantly transform powdery makeup into a glass-like finish that lasts all day. Enriched with ceramides and ginger, flower water, this setting spray is clinically proven to extend the wear of makeup while improving radiance, texture, and moisture levels immediately and over time. Let's see how this sprays as well. Kind of a fine mist, I think. Yeah. So the One Size Until Dawn setting spray is my all-time favorite setting spray because that's usually the only setting spray, especially in the summertime, that keeps my makeup on and keeps my face not super shiny. My apologies. I'm still getting used to calling out the prices of these products. So this one retails for $36 Canadian and this one is $34 Canadian. And the last item I got from my Sephora haul is the Sephora 12-Hour Colorful Crayon Contour Eye Pencil in the shade Black. 01 Black Lace. And this is a repurchase multiple times. I think I just added this one to my order because there was some bonus that if you had one Sephora collection item in your basket, I can't remember the details though, you either got bonus points or something off. But anyway, this eyeliner retails for $12 Canadian. Then we have a package from Amazon. This is from K-Secret, Seoul 1988. It is a Retinal liposome 2% and black ginseng. It's a serum that my friend Christy recommended, and at the time she messaged me to tell me about this product, and it was on sale on Amazon.ca. It retails normally for $25.97 Canadian, but at the time I think it was 25% off, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try. Because my friend Christy and I love a lot of the same products. So this says that the Retinal liposome 2% absorbs into deeper skin layers to help skin elasticity. Containing black ginseng extract, this serum helps to reduce the appearance of wrinkles for smoother and firmer skin. And speaking of Christy, my next package is a box from her. Thank you again so much, Christy, for always thinking of me. She messaged me to tell me that Shoppers was having a sale, and she heard that I misplaced my previous Naked Sundays SPF. So she sent me the Cabana Cream Hydrating Moisturizer and Sun Protection. And this way she says that I will know where it is. Even though they're two different products, but like I said, I'm still going to hunt through my house to find the original one that I ordered. But I'm super happy to have this and try it out. Thank you so much, Christy. And then I think this is something she wants me to try. Let's see. Sorry, the dust from the paper. Okay, so this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade, I don't know how to say it, Valaris Medium 1.5. She just wanted me to try out the formula of this foundation, stating that the color might be off, but maybe not. It's a bit on the light side for me, but maybe it'll work when I don't have my summer skin happening. Cool. I do like the finish of this foundation. Thank you again so much, Christy. And the last item she sent me is an eyeshadow palette. It's called Love's Journey, and it is by Sydney Grace. She really wanted me to try out the formula of Sydney Grace because it's one of her favorites. So I'm so grateful and excited. Look at this color story. You know I love a good neutral palette. I'm so excited to test this out. Next, we have a package from ifeelbeautiful.ca. Their orders are always so well packaged. I got the Magnetic Mineralia. Is that how you say it? Mineralia. I think it's Mineralia. Anyway, it is the latest palette by Dyvrune and the collab with Andromeda. Look at the cover art. That is so cool. I'll show you the palette, but I'm not going to swatch it today. Oh, it has the covers for the special shades. Look at this color story. I am so excited. Oh, I missed one. I'm also super excited to try out this indie brand. We'll get into this in another video. I also picked up the Menacing Cream Lipstick by Unearthly Cosmetics, and this is the collab with Courtney Quarantine. And I got the shade Secrets, which is, I think, a neutral. Oh, look at this package. It is so cool. Can you guys see? It's so pretty, and it's very substantial, like it's heavy. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's what the color looks like. A nice, cool nude, I think. I am in love with this component. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. I told you this was going to be a massive unboxing. The last two things to unbox are the Ipsy Glam bag, but also thank you for sticking around. Okay. This is the August Glam bag. It's kind of retro, kind of cute. Let's see what's inside. Okay, the literature says, get golden. Whether you're soaking up the last days of summer or easing back into a routine, this is your moment to explore what keeps you grounded and glowing no matter what's next. First up, we have Joy Face Deep Cleansing Facial Treatment for Daily Light and Glow. Is the brand Tiger Love? Yeah, I think the brand is called Tiger Love. Let's see. It has aloe vera cell cultures and hyaluronic acid complex. This is a cute package. I'm excited to test this out. And like I said, we are traveling again soon, so I can take this with me. Then we have Glow on Fifth Beauty Set for Life Setting Spray. Okay, let's see if I can read the back of this. It's on a, okay. Hydrating setting spray infused with soothing aloe, witch hazel. This mist helps calm and refresh the skin. Hyaluronin, I think that's what it says. Hyaluronin locks in moisture for a plump, hydrated complexion, while something else provides an antioxidant protection. It's hard to read on a clear bottle. Next we have Dr. Pawpaw Tinted Peach Pink Balm. Multi-purpose soothing balm with natural pawpaw for lips, cheeks, and skin with a hint of a tint. Vegan and fragrance free, 98% natural. What is pawpaw? That's bright, actually. I think I'd rather use this on the lips. It's kind of greasy for the skin, but that's just my opinion. Then we have from Clinique, Moisture Surge Active Glow Serum. It's for hydration. It's for all skin types. Look at how tiny this is. It's so cute. I can also test this out when I travel. And then the last item in the bag is by Beauty Vault, and it's an eyeliner. In black, I think. Yeah, like a felt tip liquid eyeliner. I can always use a black eyeliner, and I'm curious to see what this formula would be like. Oh my goodness. Okay, we made it to the final thing. This is the icon box for August. Here's the literature. I guess August icon box was curated by Ash K. Home. I'm not sure who that is. If you guys know, maybe you can leave a comment and let me know. Let's see. It says from effortless to elevated makeup mastery. Oh, I guess she's a makeup artist. And it gives you instructions on how to get her glam. Interesting. First up, we have from Dr. B Lab, a nourishing face oil, vitamins A and E, lavender and chamomile oils. What does it say? Meet the new nourishing face oil infused with a unique blend of plants made of lavender oil, rosemary oil, sunflower oil, vitamins A and E to help soothe and protect skin from free radicals. Oh, I actually love face oils, so I'm excited to try this out. Let's see what it looks like. It actually looks like a pretty thin consistency for a face oil. Next we have from Toy Factory, a niacinamide serum brow gel. It's a clear formula. What is this? It is a clear brow gel serum formulated with niacinamide, a powerhouse ingredient that strengthens and nourishes your eyebrows while locking in the ultimate hold. Oh, I see. I don't really use brow gels, but I'm kind of curious to see what it's like. Okay, let's open this up. Well, I do like the packaging. I think that's super cute. A pink with turquoise and black. Interesting. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to try it out. Then we have from Bisha. I'm not 100% sure how you say this, but I think this is, it's an essential lip designer duo in the shade Saint-Tropez and St. Bart's. This is what they look like. Okay, this one is the shade Saint-Tropez. Oh, that's kind of a pretty shade. And this one is St. Bart's. Ooh. I love lip products, but those of you who know me, I struggle with color on my lips. But that doesn't mean that I don't like them, because like these shades look so pretty to me. I'm curious to see what they're going to look like on me. Then we have the Haus Labs Mascara, B Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara in Black Onyx. I've heard not great things about this mascara, but of course I'd like to try it out and decide for myself. But usually I only wear waterproof mascaras, or like a tubing mascara, because mascara gets all over everywhere if it's not smudge proof. I'm curious to try this out though. Then we have from Fenty Beauty, it's the Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick. Interesting, in the shade Retro Rose. It's a cute little component. Should we try this? I don't know. I can't tell right now. It's okay. It just might not go with the look that I have going on. It feels nice though. But the issue with my lips is everything makes them shed. So if you come in close, you can probably see it's peeling already. And that's even with like lip exfoliants and lots of lip oils. Like I'm constantly putting lip treatments on my lips, but they've always been like this. They just constantly shed. Okay, moving on, we have from RMS, the Uncover Up in the shade 22. Ooh, this I'm excited for. I think I almost ordered this. Maybe when I placed my RMS order. In fact, I thought I did order this, but now I understand why. I might have discovered that it's coming in my icon box, so I probably removed it from my cart. See, this is the shade. I think it's a pretty good shade match. It's kind of just disappeared into my skin. Excited for this. Next we have Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter, and this is in the shade Pearl. I don't own a highlighter from Makeup by Mario, so I am excited to try this. I'm also not usually like super into highlighters, but Oh, that's pretty. But I'm encouraging myself to use them more. Then we have from Laura Mercier, the translucent setting powder. And I think this is like the original one, which I am super happy to have because my current one is running low. There's a few other versions that I do want to try out, but I'm not in a dire need for setting powders, so I'll probably wait for another sale. But the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder is like nostalgic for me because it was the very first setting powder that I ever bought for myself way, way, way back, like in the early 2000s, like maybe 2003? I would say around 2003. It was the first setting powder that I bought for myself, and I've loved it ever since. So usually when I buy other setting powders, this is what I usually compare it back to. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it's my all-time favorite. Although I do love it, there are a few other powders that keep my oils at bay a little bit better than this one. But for non-summer months, this one is one of my favorites. And lastly, we have from Kevin Aucoin, is that how you say his name? The Neil Blush. And again, this name brings me way back to like 20 plus years ago when I was first getting into makeup. And of course, he was one of the big names back then. And this is in the shade Rose Cliff. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. Wait, first I'm going to read the back to you. It says, we're bringing Cheeky back with this innovative Neil Blush Trio. Pearl and satin finishes mixed with pure pigments for depth and dimension. Lightweight, microfine pressed powder is finely milled for a smooth, even application. Use each shade individually or swirl the colors together to get a perfect flush. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like it's like ombre. So you can do like this in that corner, one in the center, I guess. You guys see that? They're all pretty soft. But I am also excited to try this one out. Whew, that was a long one. If you stuck around and made it through this video all the way to the end, just know that I'm giving you a super big hug. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little bit of a sneak peek as to what's coming up on my channel. And that wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. It has been a few weeks since I've filmed anything, and I'm happy to be back and sharing makeup with you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, ha, ha.